Previously on Terriers.
Who's this?
Laura Ross.
She's a freelance journalist. A few pieces for local papers, but mostly online.
Maybe we can call that cell. Tell her to get out. Just keep walking. They're coming.
You, who are you?
I'm a private detective. I've been working one side of this thing. You've been working the other, and I think it's a whole lot bigger than either of us suspected.
Really?
I'll be in touch.
Thank you.
Tonight is karaoke night.
Two Long Islands.
I don't really remember much from that night.
There's not much to remember. You were charmed and intrigued, and then went home with Professor Owen.
Can I lose him?
You're gonna lie to him. This never happened. He can never know about this.
Why did you do it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I never want to see you again.
Hey, I was thinking. You know what you should do?
What?
Put your shit back, go into the kitchen, whip up a sumptuous repast, light some candles, wait for the woman you love to come home and have a great goddamn life.
Saying I should forgive her?
It's implied. Just a suggestion. Or how about this? Punish her. Punish her by marrying her and reminding her every single day about what she did to you.
Or what I could do is punish her by staying here and making her move in with you. Hey.
Hey. I thought you'd be gone by now.
Yeah, we got kind of a late start. You didn't see the truck?
Yeah, I saw it. I left the ring out. Did you find it?
I didn't see it.
I'll get it.
I never asked for that back.
Well, I think you should have it back. I shouldn't have even accepted it.
Okay.
I didn't mean that.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Winston, let's go.
You're taking Winston?
Well, you want him?
You just are gonna give him up that easy?
What are you talking about? That's not what... Do you want the dog? I kind of got him for you, so if you want him...
Yeah, I thought we got him for us.
I can't cut him in half, Katie. What do you want to do? Do you want him or no?
He should be with you.
Okay. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Wait. Come here. Goodbye, Winston. I love you. Good boy. Good boy.
Come on, Winston.
If you're gonna be really crazy, Steph's bedroll's still up in the attic if you're so inclined.
I think I'll stick with the guest bedroom, thanks.
Suit yourself.
Oh, who's a good sweet potato? Look at you, you scary. Come here, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Oh, you so cute. Give me a kiss.
Oh, sorry. I let myself in. I hope you don't mind. I'd probably better not to be loitering around your domicile.
Smart. Britt, this is Laura Ross, the woman I spirited away from danger.
In a limo.
So you didn't hang out with them on their honeymoon?
I think that may have been awkward. Friends of yours?
Not exactly.
I'm going for some boxes. These cans. Nice to meet you.
You okay?
Not really. Can I get you water? Anything?
Sure. I was admiring your artwork.
You like that, huh? The original's in the Guggenheim. Sightland's 3,000 acres. You have any idea what he plans to build on them?
Not yet. I'm actually here about a different case.
Really?
Name Billy Whitman ring a bell?
Yeah. I ran into Whitman during my cop days.
I know. I did a little research into your past. The Whitman case got you fired.
Mm-hmm. And arguably ruined my marriage. I never could close it, though.
Well, I think I may have just solved it.
by the sea. Steel Nina was a girl who set me free, she said. I let my soul out down the blue.
First-degree possession of a controlled substance, trafficking within 1,000 yards of a school, second-degree evading police. You've had quite a night, Dobbs. You've had worse?
Yeah, well, it's about to get worse if you don't tell us who's been supplying you with the shit. Roblito.
Yes, sir.
Mind booking this D-bag for me?
Oh, absolutely.
My man.
Let's go, D-bag.
Get out of here.
I see 2 weeks of living in filth finally paid off.
Yeah, well,
This guy gonna talk?
he just needs time to contemplate his options.
All right, while he's doing that, we got something else. Condo raper hit Brunswick Heights tonight.
Christ, that's number,
7.
That we know of. Reynolds is over at County getting the Vic's statement. Good news, though. We got a suspect.
This guy. Caught fleeing the scene.
Guess who our witness is? Billy Whitman.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Is that name supposed to mean something?
Hey, you know, La Jolla Whitman's, the Whitman Library. You know, that stadium over at the USV campus? They built that just so their son wouldn't get expelled.
Suspect tried to boost Whitman's Beamer. Whitman took exception, kept him there till we got there.
Oh, rich guy's a hero.
Yeah.
This kid here, he's small. He doesn't match the description of the rape suspect we've gotten from any of the Vic statements.
So maybe a guy with a mask sweating on top of you. He seems a little bigger than he is.
What the hell's a rich guy like Whitman doing over in Brunswick Heights?
All right, Hank. Suspect's in interrogation. I would like one of you in there with him before he decides to ask for an attorney. Thank you.
You cop?
Detective. It's Casual Friday.
It's Thursday.
So, Brett? Is it?
Britt.
Whatever.
See, if you're a cop, I want to lodge a complaint. That guy assaulted me.
Yeah, well, you're trying to steal his car?
That's what he says. I was just admiring the interior.
From the inside. Yeah. It says here you live off DeMille Avenue. What were you doing in Brunswick Heights?
I was thinking about moving. DeMille's got too much crime.
I wonder why. You got a larcenous heart, Mr. Pollock. You like stealing stuff, huh? No real prison time, just a couple of stretches in CYA.
Yeah, and a troubled youth.
So, what's the progression, Brett? Seriously, I'm curious. One night you decide to break into a house, steal a stereo. Except this time you come across a pair of panties on the floor, soiled. You give them a sniff. You get excited. Your mind is racing. You decide to come back later, but this time you don't have a Wi-Fi in your crosshairs.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this.
Dude, this isn't me. It says this guy's 6'2".
I see a resemblance.
He's wearing a mask.
And dark clothes.
Yeah, lots of people do, man. It's slimming.
That's funny. Let me tell you about Slim. Slim here raped 7 women. He targets women who live alone. He waits for them to come home, and then he rapes them for hours. And then Slim makes him take a bath to wash away all the physical evidence. The last instance was tonight, about 100 yards from where we picked you up. So what was it, man, huh? You need Whitman's car for a getaway?
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, what do you know about this? Because they nabbed this off you when they brought you in an hour ago. This is your lockpick set. Now, you think we're going to find any residue from the victim's windowsill on these things? Huh?
She gonna be okay, man.
Who?
Girl he tried to rape tonight.
Who says he just tried?
Hey, Reynolds, what did your victim say?
She wasn't raped. Guy never got that far. She said something spooked him, and he ran.
That kid in the interrogation room, that's what spooked him.
Wait, he's not our guy?
No, he's a petty thief. He's not a rapist. My guess is he got the right place at the wrong time, probably saved that woman tonight.
Oh, you want to throw him a parade?
No, but the least we can do is cut the charges on him.
You gotta be kidding me.
No. He's just staying mum right now because he doesn't want to
add to his problems, but if we cut him loose, he might open up and ID the suspect. He's a good kid, Mark. He asked about the victim.
Oh, he's an Eagle Scout. Broke in on the woman, saw her being attacked, and then he ran.
Captain, thought you might want to hear this. Came to 911 earlier.
What's your emergency? Yeah, I'm at 1960 Cole Street, Brunswick Heights. There's a woman. She's screaming here. I think she might be in trouble, man. Send somebody.
It's him. Kick him loose.
I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
You know, Dobbs is squealing in lockup. Looks like he's ready to start ratting on his supplier.
Good, good.
Yeah. Prince Val, you running in here to share his wealth of knowledge?
It's Billy Whitman. He said he was in the neighborhood visiting a lady friend. Didn't want to name a name because she's married.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That thing you were telling me about him almost getting expelled from USV, when did that happen?
Sometime in the 90s. It was a frat party gone wrong. My memory serves me.
Must have gone really wrong for his parents to want to spring for a new football stadium.
You would love that, wouldn't you? Make Whitman our rapist. Rich white dude with a car that you would never be able to afford. Yeah, must be him, right?
I'm just covering my bases.
That ain't cream.
Sweeten her.
Oh, what time is it?
9:30.
Oh, man, I tied one on last night. I got it so late I didn't want to wake you. You look beautiful.
I have that city council thing this morning.
Oh, okay, I should move my truck.
You don't have to. It's on the lawn, Hank. It's funny, I thought being married to a cop I'd be biting my nails every day until your shift ended. Turns out I'm only really concerned for your safety when you're off duty.
Yeah. Hey, what time do we have that thing tonight with, Rick and Sandy?
We don't. That was last night.
Man, I'm batting 1,000 here, huh?
You're just lucky I can't stand her.
See, I did it for you.
I gotta run.
Oh, hey, Gretch, I want to ask you something. You were at USV in the 90s, right?
92 to 95. Why?
There was a guy there. He's probably a few years ahead of you. Billy Whitman. Did you know him?
What do you think?
He seems pretty infamous. There's some kind of scandal. It was a frat party. You were probably a freshman.
Hank, what are you doing? Why would you dredge this up now, or do you have a list of all my old boyfriends?
Billy Whitman was your boyfriend?
Look, what happened with Billy... The truth is, I don't remember most of it. Okay? And what I do remember, I spent the last 20 years trying to forget, so please, respect that.
Hey!
Well? I don't know, Hank. Who'd you say she was again?
I'm Laura Ross, and I'm standing right here.
She's a reporter.
From what paper?
I don't work for Dead Tree Media. I'm an independent. I publish on the web.
So she blogs. Do you tweet?
Just look at the evidence, Mark. It's right in front of you. We have to reopen the case.
Kimosabe, only one of us is still a cop here, remember?
He's guilty. Guilty as sin.
Yeah, I remember you saying something like that once before.
This is bullshit. You don't arrest somebody for a broken taillight.
You got pulled over for the taillight. You got arrested for being belligerent.
How was I being belligerent?
There you go again. Whitman, William will be in interrogation. Come on.
This is ridiculous. Look, write me a fix-it ticket. Or better, go cite the valet at Le Chat's. The taillight wasn't broken when I got to the restaurant.
This is really interesting, Billy. You don't have much of a rap sheet.
Why would I have a rap sheet?
Because you've been in trouble. A bunch. Arrested quite a few times, and somehow it all just seems to go away.
I can have your job, you know that?
As long as I can have yours. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't have a job, do you? Or does being a rich prick who thinks he can get away with everything qualify as a profession?
I want to speak to your boss.
Let's talk about the women.
What women?
How about Monica Selden? Tracy Bright? Gina Randolph? Hortensia Cruz? April Grace? What about Nadine Wren?
I don't know any of these women.
You don't? No? What about this one? You know this woman, do you?
No. And I'd like my attorney here.
I want you to look real hard. Squint if you have to. Think back to 1992. You're a junior in college and your fraternity has a party that you sponsor. And 6 women, all freshmen, claim they were drugged and used as party favors. Charges are filed with the university and the police, and then a week later they're mysteriously dropped. The names and records of the complainants disappear, and then your family announces they're paying for the new football stadium. So these 6 women you bullied, or bribed, or intimidated, they were all part of the same sorority. Her sorority, and I want to know if she was one of them!
So we're gonna try this one more time. You're gonna tell me everything you did to her. All of it. And you're not leaving this room until...
What in the hell is going on in there?
Your partner's losing it. He thinks Whitman's the condo raper. He asked for a lawyer about 10 minutes ago. Hank doesn't seem to be in a hurry.
Oh, shit.
You want me to tell you if this woman was at some drunken college orgy 20 years ago? She's pretty. Look, if she was there in 92, and if she looked anything like that, I promise you, I totally screwed her.
Detective! Could I see you outside for a second, please?
What the hell are you doing? He's a condo rapist, Mark. That's him. That's why he was at the scene the other night.
Why are you looking all crazy-eyed, man?
Look, I checked him out, man. He's got an ugly history with women as long as my dick.
That long and that ugly, huh?
And not People magazine shit. I'm talking about some disgusting stuff that his family just makes go away.
Hank, how much have you had to drink today?
I was waiting outside Le Chat's for this asshole for 2.5 hours. I might have had a little something just to fortify myself.
Man.
He did it to Gretchen.
What?
She said she didn't want to talk about it. It was in the past.
Well, maybe that's where you should let it be. It's just in the past.
She's my wife, Mark.
I know that. But that's exactly the reason why you shouldn't be in here questioning this clown about anything. Look, man, look, I'll go do it, okay? I will go do it.
You do that?
I will. I'm gonna do that. But you have got to let me clean this shit up. You can't let the captain see you like this, man. Just go home. Go home.
You got it?
I got it, man. I got it.
Hey. You said you needed me?
Look at this. Look. This must have got mixed in when I dumped the drawer out. Look, who is this guy?
I don't know.
Well, it's gotta be him. It's the guy she banged. This is the guy, look. Maybe he comes out looking like Wolfman. I guess we'll know.
Hey, get rid of that, man. You don't know what this is. That could be
I know I don't know! I'm trying to figure it out! I know I've never seen this guy before, and here she is hanging with him in a bar all cozy. That's the guy. Hey, that's the guy. Hank, you gotta help me find out who it is. You gotta help me.
And then what?
And then I don't know, and then I talk to him. Confront the prick, whatever. I need to know. Hank, I need to know.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay? That is not a road you should be going down. Okay? This road leads to nowhere.
You're not gonna help me.
I am helping you. I'm helping you. This is from someone who's been sober for a long time. Just get drunk, get shit-faced. Just stay here. God, I'm sorry. I gotta go. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, no, it's good. Sorry, I caused you down here.
Oh, no, don't. Dude, just call me and I'll come right back, okay? Please?
Yeah.
Okay, come here. Come on. Just breathe. Breathe, man. Don't think bad thoughts. Don't do anything stupid, okay? All right?
The worst sponsor ever.
I know.
I never said that, Hank. I never used that word.
You didn't need to.
I told you I had a bad experience, an experience I'd just as soon forget. Stop pressing me for details.
Why are you protecting him?
Protecting him?
Just like he's always been protected. His whole life by his family, his money, his name, his victims.
I never said I was a victim. Why are you so eager to make me one?
I'm not. I know this guy, Gretchen.
Believe what you want, Hank. You're drunk. You're going to hear whatever it is you want to hear.
You think I want to hear this, huh? You think I want to know what this shitheel did to you?
I think for whatever reason you want to punish him. Don't do it because he slept with me. Do it because he's guilty.
Well, he is guilty.
Okay.
Guilty as shit.
All right.
You know what's funny? For something you apparently can't remember, you're trying real damn hard to forget. Well, Billy Whitman, he doesn't have to try, because he forgot about you the second he was done.
Hey, Mark wants me to bring you both back to observation. So what's this I hear about you ripping open old wounds, Hank?
Just try and put a period on it, Reynolds.
Yeah? Well, with you, it's always an exclamation point. Heard we got another one.
Yeah, Caldwell's bringing her over from county now.
You want me to take her statement?
We already did. She agreed to do a lineup.
Of what? Guys in ski masks?
It's a voice lineup, Reynolds. Why don't you hop in there between Sanchez and Morrison?
Yeah.
Think there are enough guys in there? Maybe I should jump in too.
Oh, I don't want you in there with that guy. You end up pointing your finger at him. Just let me handle this, okay? Now, this is more about listening than it is about looking, okay? The men back here, they can't see you. If any of these men sound like the guy that attacked you, you let us know, okay?
Okay.
Number one, please repeat the phrase.
Get on your knees, bitch. Scream and I'll kill you.
No.
Number two.
Get on your knees, bitch. Scream, and I'll kill you.
No.
Number three.
Get on your knees, bitch. Scream, and I'll kill you.
No.
Number four.
Get on your knees, bitch. Scream and I'll kill you.
No.
Number 5.
Get on your knees, bitch. Scream and I'll kill you.
I'm trying. I really want to help.
I don't want you to just pick one. All right? Now, if none of these men sound like the man.
Can I hear number 2 again?
Do you mean second from the right, number 4?
No. Number 2.
Number 2, repeat the phrase.
Get on your knees, bitch. Scream and I'll kill you.
It does sound like it could be him. I can't be sure.
You did very well. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, that's it. Everybody out.
We should have had him.
Speak not.
Want to thank y'all for agreeing to come down.
Oh, just try not to waste my time.
Yeah, I wouldn't think of it.
My client has agreed to listen to your questions. I will be advising him on whether or not he should answer any of them.
Well, I'm really not going to ask too many questions. I'm just going to share some information, and you can react to that as you will. Now, some new information has come to light, some developments, evidence.
I hope it's better than the so-called evidence you had 3 years ago.
Okay, what's up?
So, where were you tonight, Hank?
I was pretty sure I was at home. Isn't that where I was at when you got me?
Right. Yeah. Please, that's for him, okay? Hank, I want you to drink this coffee, okay?
I wasn't even on duty tonight. Mark, I had a few drinks. I let loose a little.
Yeah, well, how loose?
What the hell's going on, man? How come you got me in here?
Listen, I got you in here so we don't make a mistake, okay? You know, for both of our sakes. Just tell me, where were you tonight?
Corky's.
Okay.
You know, God, can't we just do this tomorrow?
Yeah, well, you know, we might. Billy Whitman was in an accident tonight, Hank.
Wow, good. Woo! Some good news. I hope he's dead.
No. Hank, before we go any further, okay? As your friend, as your partner, I am suggesting that you get your union rep here. Maybe even a lawyer.
You think I did something to Whitman?
Somebody ran him off the road, Hank.
Well, good for them. Tell me who they are, man. I'll buy him a drink. Sure as hell wasn't me, Mark.
Where did you go after Corky's?
I imagine I went to my home. Probably not, though. I don't know.
Did you black out?
I don't think I blacked out. I mean, I don't remember. I sure as hell didn't see black, though. I see black now. Black coffee. So how's Billy Whitman? He didn't have a chance to rape somebody tonight?
His head hit the steering wheel, knocked him unconscious. They treated him. Released him.
Did he see who did it?
Nope. Found some interesting things in his trunk, though.
A ski mask. Length of rope, electrical tape.
Great, so you found his rape kit.
No, we found the shit that somebody planted there.
How do you know that?
Because an hour before he got a flat, he called BMW roadside assistance. They came. The technician was in that trunk, Hank. He said he didn't see any of that stuff in there. So somebody must have planted it. So I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you want a lawyer?
He's in there, isn't he?
I don't want you to talk anymore, man.
Do I have the right to remain silent?
You don't have the
Mark?
ability to remain
Who's
silent.
he in there with? His high-priced mouthpiece, Kasabian, the mayor, maybe?
You know what? You need to shut the hell up right
You
now.
want to know if I planted shit in Whitman's trunk? The answer's no. That's a sure as shit fact. And I'll tell you who did. Whitman did. He planted his own shit in his trunk, okay? He flattened his tire, he got a prior witness, he ran himself off the road, or he paid someone to do it, he planted the shit in his trunk to set me up, and you want to know why? I'm there because he knows I'm on to it. I'm coming for you.
Sit down, bitch. Sit down. I'm on you. I need you to sit down.
He'll be gone by the end of the week.
You better be.
Am I under arrest or what? This is bullshit.
Now, I'm not going to even ask if these look familiar to you. It's just an unremarkable pair of women's undergarments. They're not from any of the rapes up here. I actually got them from the evidence lockup in a totally different jurisdiction. From a string of rapes in Temecula. And we believe it's the same perpetrator. We also believe that the rapes in Temecula occurred before he had time to perfect his MO. So come Monday, these panties, well, they're going to get dropped off at the DNA lab. And I am sure that they're going to come back with your joy juices all over.
Okay, detective, that's enough.
If there's any reason why you think you should plead out right now, you'll get a better deal than you will come Tuesday.
He's one cool customer.
Yep. Hey, can you give these to Gina? Have her sign them back into evidence for me.
Sure thing.
Think he took the bait?
You tell me. You were watching.
Guess we'll have to wait and see.
Hey, you go to school with Katie Nichols?
Yeah.
She your girlfriend?
Who are you?
Hey, do me a favor, smile for me.
Why?
Hey, one of the rest of these old brick statements?
That's right. Hey, why don't you do me a favor and come in and close the door?
So, you think this guy's really gonna take a deal?
I don't see why he should. Would you?
If I were innocent? Hell no.
What are you talking about?
Whitman's not the guy, Reynolds. Never was.
What do you mean?
Apparently the guy that we're looking for, well, he's a cop.
A cop? Since when?
Since this morning when a journalist named Laura Ross came to me and told me it was you.
Me?
Ronnie, why don't you just go ahead and have a seat and keep your hands where I can see them?
Mark, this is crazy.
3 years ago, you were nearly identified in a lineup by a victim. You panicked. You knew how I was leaning on Whitman. So you ran him off the road and you planted that rape kit in his trunk.
You hitting the bottle again, Hank?
No. If I hadn't back then, maybe I would have seen it clearly. Maybe not. Maybe I was too close. Maybe I'd still have my job. Maybe I'd still have my marriage. But Laura Ross saw it. She pointed out some really interesting things.
The perp knew exactly how to cover his tracks. He knew exactly what we needed to look for. I suggest law enforcement.
And guess who consistently was the first officer on the scene every time? You.
So?
So?
Just one more time, just so we're clear.
He told me to get down on my knees.
You aren't about the rape. You're about reliving it by making the victim recount to your face the very things you did to them.
Come on, Mark. You are not buying this load, are you?
At first I didn't. Well, let me ask you something. Before you got here, what did you train?
Temecula.
Temecula. We found the rapes in Temecula, Ronnie. And they started right after you were hired for your other career, being a cop.
That doesn't prove anything.
Maybe not, but this does. That's you 15 minutes ago in the evidence lockup destroying the very piece of evidence that you're convinced pointed the finger directly at you.
It's not real evidence.
It is now. Fellas. Read him his rights. Take him to the interrogation room.
Let's go, Reynolds. You have the right
I want a lawyer.
Well, did you get your man, Detective?
Appears we have. Thanks for doing this.
Gets the rapist off the streets, right?
Yeah.
It was a decent thing to do.
Yeah. Well, I'm a decent guy. She, however, charges by the hour. She'll be billing you for the time.
Gentlemen,
We owe it to you, Laura.
I guess this gets you out from under the cloud.
Yeah, it's sunshine from now on.
To catch up with him. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Well, it looks like we finally got it right.
Laura got it right. I had the wrong guy.
I did too.
Mark, up until tonight, I didn't know myself what I did 3 years ago. Hey, listen. I'm kind of new to sobriety, but I know I owe you an amends. When we worked together, I was completely out of control, and I'm sorry. You were a great partner. Thank you.
Thank you.
Talk to Gustafson, man.
Oh, shit.
Talk to Gustafson. Come on, man. Hey, man, what are you doing here? Hey, guess what? I got the Wolfman. I got him, baby. Oh! Fuck me. Diesel. Mark!
Gotta find out what's going on.
Assault, battery, pretty serious shit. He could have killed the kid.
But he didn't.
It's the only thing he got going for him. Hey, I'll give you 5 minutes, okay?
Thanks, Mark. What's up, tough guy?
I take your advice. Keep drinking.
That was just half my advice. You beat that kid pretty good.
Well, he had it coming.
No, he didn't. He wasn't the guy.
What?
The kid you pummeled, she didn't sleep with him.
What are you talking about? How do you know?
Because I know. Because I've known. Because Katie told me.
When?
When it first happened, she didn't know what to do, so she came.
No! No!
She was desperate. She hated herself. She made a mistake. She made a grievous goddamn mistake. She was lost and she didn't want to lose you, so I told her not to tell you.
What? Why would you say that?
Because I didn't want to lose you. Because I knew what you would do, and look what you did, man. And look where you're at. You should have just listened to me and walked away.
You walk away.
I'm
Walk
talking
away.
to Mark.
Hank, walk away from me. Just walk away, Hank.
Look,
I don't give a shit! Walk away!
sorry.
Get out of here!
All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Scooter. Free to go. You. Come on.
Go.
Open two. Hey, listen. If you remember anything more about last night, give me a call, all right?
What do I call you?
Detective Dilworth. Hank.
Hank. Hey, what about the other guy? The asshole with the Beamer.
I handled him. What were you doing out there stuck without a ride anyway?
Oh, no, I had a ride. You just bailed on me.
Sounds like it's time for you to get a new partner.
Yeah.
In a new line of work.
Hey. I hope you catch this guy, man.
We will. In time.
Hell no, son, you're gonna get the gun. Seen a lot of things and they've only just begun. Cause the minute they speak is the minute that I run. 10 clicks out to the border station. I said, hey, son,